Yes, yes. Mic check. Is my mic on? Yeah, I think my mic is on. What's going on, man? What's good? We back at it, people. Oh, yes. It is Friday, May 8th, people. We in here, man. Quick live, quick live. Quick live, man. What's going on, man? Welcome back, yo. Yo, Chris, what's up, man? Me and Ruben in the Discord giving Molly the beats. What are they talking about? Well, tell them I'm live. Well, the hell they talking about? Anyways, man. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Click that link that's pinned right there. Give you exclusive access to become an official sponsor of the channel, man. For as low as 99 cents a month, people. We in here, man. Quick live. I don't think I'm gonna be in here for too long. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna switch over to Twitch and I'm gonna go get that platinum for Saros. It's at my fingertips. That's it. It's there. It's there. It is there. So yeah, I'll be switching over there. I also gotta get some games in Arc Raiders. I think the expedition is on Monday. The new expedition. So I gotta get in there, man. I gotta get in there. But what's the word, man? Chris, what's good, man? Oh, man. Got a couple things here to discuss. Okay. Molly, what's good? No mention of Switch 2 price increase. I wonder why. What the hell is there to say? What you? Whoever said that it was only Sony upping the price? Xbox did the same thing. I didn't say that. Because there was no competition. I never said none of that. Text me. I never said any of that. I never said any of that. All this does is what this should be doing with the whole price increasing is letting you know that these companies got to get it one way or another. So when you hear them, oh, we're really trying not to put up the price or whatever, they're going to do what they got to do. They're going to do what they got to do. They all do the same thing. The same thing. Every company does the same thing. They out to get theirs with your money. That's what they want. I'm not capping for Nintendo. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. You know? Is it good? No, of course raising a price is never good. It's never good. You know, but what happens with these console wars, man? That's what happens when you console war. At some point, your favorite company is gonna do some shady shit, and then what you gotta do is find a way to finesse your way around that and try to defend them at some point. Oh, you point the finger at the other company. Oh, but they did this. Your company did the same thing though. And the other one did the same thing. They're all doing the same. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I caught myself doing. And that's why I stopped. Because when PlayStation will do some shit, I will have to find a way. Like, yeah, let me. But what was Xbox doing though? During this time? Oh, but they doing this, they done that, they done this. Like, no, bro. No. Not doing it. You know? And I don't know if I read this somewhere. Oh, no, it is everywhere. The Switch Online, I believe, is only in Japan. That's what I think I read. That's not what y'all said when Sony price hike dropped. Said I was defending Sony. When they raised the price to of the Pro to $900, that's what you're talking about? We talking about the Pro being $900? That's what we talking about? No, I know. It was the base one. Bro, the base one went from $500. It is now $650. $650. That's $50 less than the original Pro initial price at $700. $50 less than that. So in no way, shape, or form I'm defending Nintendo. I have no reason to defend Nintendo. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Well, I do have one in my house, but that's my daughter's shit. Like, I don't have a Switch 2. I don't play that shit. I never touch it. Nothing. I have no reason to defend Nintendo. You said the price increase was because of AI and politics. And y'all said I was capping for Sony. But who's gonna disagree with that? That's what everybody's using, is the politics, like the tariffs and shit like that. Yes. So I don't get it. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that. Cause that's what every company is saying. That because of tariffs, because of shortages, we got to put up the prices on this, that, and the third. That's what everybody says. You know? So I can't confirm that, brother, because I don't remember myself saying that. You know? But people just gotta stop buying shit. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's all. Just stop buying shit, bro. And this is the problem. This is the problem with the gaming community. That's the problem. You see on Twitter right now with the whole PlayStation shit, with the earnings call, with this, that, and the third, comparing one company to the other. Look at the difference between a PlayStation and an Xbox. Oh, the PS6 comes out at $1,000. People gonna be buying it. Numbers go up. Sales numbers come out. People gonna be capping for that. Instead of not buying, instead of trying to say it's a shame that people are still spending the money on a PS6 or the Xbox Helix or whatever, when these companies are just raising prices on us. Like, you don't see none of that shit. You don't see none of that happening. They've all raised prices, bro. But yeah, and if game prices go up, they're gonna struggle. Because the majority of people already don't buy games on day one. If they raise the prices, that number's gonna keep on dropping. And we will rarely see numbers where we're seeing, first 3 days, 3 million copies sold. That shit ain't gonna be happening no more. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I'm here to talk about Sony, though. Because this morning it was the earnings call. And they said a couple things that we're going to go over. Okay? And we're going to see where this shit happens. Y'all saw the thumbnail, right? Y'all saw the thumbnail? There it is. There it is. You see the thumbnail, right? You see what Hiroki Totoki said about AI, right? Right? This is a perfect example that I got for you. Okay? Because when I bring this up right here, okay? This is the perfect example right here. You already seeing online. Did you hear Hiroki Totoki? He said it's not gonna replace humans. So in this case, this AI being implemented, it's okay. Right? So does this mean that we're gonna, because okay, right? Okay. But he also said this, right? Where is it? Right? For our publishers, this will mean even more efficient production environment and a better discovery to ensure their games reach the right audience. Nishino says here, AI will lower the barriers to creation and accelerate development cycles, enabling more creators to enter the market. As a result, Sony expects a meaningful increase in the volume of diversity of the content available to the players. Okay? So is he telling me that in the PS6 generation, we should be seeing about 4 Naughty Dog games in the PS6 generation? Is that what Nishino's telling me? I'm going to ask you that question now. We're going to get 4 to 5 games from Naughty Dog. The same with Insomniac, which we already get. The same from Santa Monica. Ben Studios. Media Molecule. And the list goes on and on. That's what this means? Oh, man. So why did he come out and say we are only getting 1 tentpole title a year? This is a different AI system from DLSS. I don't get it. Why are you going hard for this AI system and going in the opposite direction of DLSS? This is just to make work easier. Work been easier. Work has been easier. Brother, did I not show you how game development was back when the Nintendo was out and the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64? I showed you a video of how hard that shit was. They literally had to click everything. In the years 2024, 25, like, you know how far ahead we are in technology, and these people still using the excuse that it's hard to make a game when you got all the tools, especially if you're a giant in the game like PlayStation is. You know all the tools that you have at your disposal to make games efficient and shit like that. You got that already. Yes, AI is gonna help. Of course it is. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that it's that hard when you got everything at your disposal. I don't believe that for 1 second. Brother, that DLSS 5 that we saw, that was running on 25090s. Ain't nobody getting that type of result. That's the end game result. What we saw. Nishino stated that PlayStation Studios teams are already using AI tools for automating certain processes within our studios. This is a quote. Within our studios, game developers are automating repetitive workloads, improving software engineering productivity, and accelerating areas like quality assurance, 3D modeling, and animation through new AI power tools. For example, our teams created a tool we call Mockingbird that quickly animated 3D facial model based on the performance capture. Importantly, we're not replacing human performers, but rather optimizing how we process the data from these live captures. With Mockingbird, animation work that would have taken hours can now be completed in a fraction of a second. He continued. We've already seen teams at Naughty Dog San Diego and other adapt our tools, including in release titles like Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Another example is the tool we built for animating hair. This is often a labor-intense process, given the volume of strands that must be created. Our teams have accelerated this process by taking videos of real hairstyles and having an AI tool output a 3D model with hundreds of strand models. These practical applications allow our teams to spend less time on manual, high-effort tasks and to instead reinvest their time into building richer worlds and gameplay for our players. Nishino claimed, as well as making game development more efficient, AI can also offer new types of experiences for fans, citing the Gran Turismo's AI-powered racing agent, Sophie, which he said has added a level of competitive gameplay for even our most seasoned drivers. Okay, so he says here, right? Including release titles like Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. That's telling me that this been out already. This been out already. If the remastered has it already, whatever the hell he's talking about, that means this shit been out already. So Horizon Zero Remastered, didn't that shit come out like 2 years ago? That shit came out like 2 years ago. So what's he talking about? And a lot of these, the thing is that it depends on your studio, right? Because he's saying here, we're not replacing human performers. Most companies aren't. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna depend on the game and the studio that particular studio is making. Like Phantom Blade Zero with S Game Science. I showed you the video. They got a whole bunch of performers. The main protagonist is there. You seen the main protagonist face animation. He looks just like the person in real life. Everybody's there. They do the same thing. They do the same thing. It depends on the studio. And then he's talking about Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster. That game been out for 2 years. So this AI shit that he's talking about been out. Where the games at though? Where your other studios at? If this implementation of AI been out, where are your game? Where is fair games, bro? That's what I want to know. Look how quickly Crimson Desert puts out patches, right? Since you talking about Crimson, right? Using it. Look how fast they drop patches, updates, new features in the game, everything, right? New pets that you can groom, new animals you can ride, new things added to the game every week. That means, I think sometimes it took them a couple days. If it could happen that quick, why can't Sony show us something? Brother, you talking to me about something that's coming out at the end of the generation when the PS6 is coming out. This generation passed already. I've been told you that. The generation is over. It's over. This AI work that he's talking about been out. This generation is over. You understand that? It's over. PS6 is next year. We only got games from 3 studios. Housemarque, Sucker Punch, Insomniac. This AI that he talking about, it's already on Zero Dawn Remaster. You can't put together a gameplay trailer of fake fucking something from anybody? From anybody, you can't put together a trailer. Which, like you're saying to me, this is to make the work easier. This AI stuff to make you making a trailer for us to see that much easier. We've been asking them for all these studios what they're working on. We've been asking the question. We don't know shit. We don't know shit. I'm going to highlight this for you. Okay? Wait. Including in release titles like Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster. This AI shit that he's trying to tell you has already been implemented in a game that came out 2 years ago. Two years ago. That's what he's saying right there. So how come we haven't seen shit from anybody? That's all I'm saying. And that's the funniest shit. You see how you trying to defend this whole AI movement, saying that it's different, that is this and that. It's AI. PSSR is AI. And I'm going to tell you again. It's going to continue to progress, and it's going to grow, and it's going to get better. At some point, it will start to look like how DLSS 5, that shit that you don't like, it's going to start looking like that. The shit is that the PSSR, it's not up there yet. Okay? FSR is not on par with DLSS. DLSS is on another level. Okay? So PSSR is close to FSR. DLSS is on another level. So when PSSR gets to that level, when it starts to raise the bar for themselves, you're going to start seeing looking like DLSS. That's AI. That's AI. We talk about in-engine tech and hair tech and face scans. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of this. To be honest, if I'm being honest. But it all ties in together. It all ties up together. Because when the shit starts looking good, you gonna see these PlayStation fans trying to glorify it. Yo, look how good that shit. Yo. But when it's anything PC, that shit look trash. DLSS, that shit is trash. It's the same thing, bro. I'm not gonna hype it up because until I see a PS6 generation where there's 4 games from Naughty Dog, then you come back to me and tell me. This ain't telling me nothing about him saying that means our what you call it? Our release from our first party studios, this is gonna help us. So we're looking like for each first party studio that we have with the implementation of this new AI technology that we got, we should be seeing at least up to 4 games from each of these studios. From starting from the PS6 generation on, so on and so on. Those are the words I want to hear. Don't talk to me about this BS shit that this guy's talking about here. If you're implementing this, does that mean that we're going to get 4 games to 5 from Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, and the rest of them? Is this what this telling me? And if that's so, what about your statement that you told me last earnings call that we're getting only 1 tentpole title a year? Does that still stand? Or because of this new AI shit that you're introducing to me, are you retracting that? Because we should be seeing more games because this makes workload that much easier. Can we get damn answers up in here? Can I get some answers? Can I get some answers in here or not? If the answer is no, then they don't make no sense. Then what you want me to hype this for? What am I hyping this for? The whole point about this right here is this right here. Where he said it. Where he said it. Work that would have taken hours cannot be completed in a fraction of a second. What you want me to hype this here for? What you want me to hype this for? Yo, brother, you trying to bring those gaslighting comments up in here. Saros and Wolverine. Saros is Housemark. Wolverine is Insomniac. I told you we got games from 3 studios. Sucker Punch, Insomniac, and Housemarque. You can't name me anything else? You can't name me anything else? Because that's all we've gotten. That's all we've gotten. Astrobot is a tech demo. That was used and now created into a game, which is essentially the same. It's a demo. But since it won a Game of the Year, everybody want to bring up Astrobot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You let me know. You want me to hype this up, but nobody's asking the questions. Just want to go with it. If it makes this work that much easier, if it's that much easier, are we getting at least 3 games a year? Because you got all these studios under your belt. We haven't seen nothing from them this generation. Moving forward, will we be seeing at least 3 games from your first party studios a year? Yes or no? Because you told me we were only getting 1 tentpole title a year. Nobody asking no question, bro. Now, again, this is a shareholders earnings call shit. I don't know if they're allowed to ask questions. I have no idea. I don't even know if they are allowed, if they even care, or if they even know the right question to ask. Where is Jason Schreier at? That's what I want to know. Where's Jason Schreier at? Nobody the show? What's that? Lazy, what's good? Just going over some stuff here. Yes, Insomniac, Sucker Punch, and Housemarque. Think back this generation. Just think back to it. The generation is over. That's it. It's over. When you look back, that's all you're going to remember. MLB The Show, it's a sports game, bro. MLB The Show, it's a game that comes out yearly. Like Madden, like 2K, like FIFA. MLB. MLB is out the question. It don't matter if Sony makes it. It's a sports game, bro. Any studio could be making that game. Any studio could be making that game. It's a sports game. It's a baseball game. Like, you could give that to anybody. Yeah, God of War came out for PS4. God of War came out for PS4. See what I'm saying? This is all I'm saying right here. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. So what studio you want to see? I want to see Cory Barlog. Can you answer me that question? Where the hell he been at since 2018? Can you answer me that question? Well, my PC brings me the best gaming experience I could ever imagine in my life. That's what that brings me. That's what that's gonna bring me. We haven't seen Naughty Dog this whole generation. Is that okay? His game leaked. I don't want to hear about leaked information. According to Cory Barlog, he don't like people that leak information. So you know what? I don't want to hear about it. So you know what? I don't want to hear about it. Cory Barlog has beef with Nate the Hate. He got beef with Nate the Hate. He don't like him. Santa Monica dropped a game this year. Oh, man. That's crazy, bro. Where Jason Schreier at? I thought this motherfucker gets access to shit. Where he at? Where he at? I mean, look, man. I don't know how you could sit here and defend this generation. I really don't know how. I really don't. If you're gonna include, if you have to include a 2D platformer from another studio who made a God of War game, is crazy to me. We know the great games that PlayStation can put out, bro. But we got this whole generation from the same studio. I feel like I'm playing the same. I played Returnal. Now I'm playing Saros. I played Tsushima. Now I played Yote. I've played Spider-Man. I played Miles Morales. I played Ratchet and Clank. Now I'm playing Wolverine. Man, that shit is sad, bro. That shit is just sad, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. How? No, I was not complaining when Uncharted 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Why would I complain? You know what I mean? But this is what you got to understand. This is why I'm complaining. This is why I'm so vocal about PlayStation, about what they're doing, about everything they've been doing this whole generation. This is why. Because I don't like it. I want more. I want more from them. You got $70 games out here. You got controllers that cost $70. $85 for limited edition. Everything is up. Headsets cost $200. Portal $200. Everything. It is expensive out here, man. But y'all want to have all the excuses in the world for these people, bro. Like, at what point do you be like, yo, my man, when are you going to say something? When are you going to talk? When are you going to put out a game? That we got to wait for fucking earnings call so we could get some type of information. But you know why? You know why? Because people gonna buy the shit regardless. That's why. This is why. Because people gonna buy the shit regardless. This is why. But you know why? Those are your casuals that's buying up all these damn consoles and shit like that. That's why. That's why. Yes, Saros is my game of the year. So far. Yes. So far. But again, that's a Housemarque game. That's Housemarque. That's a game that I already played a Saros. I played Returnal. I already played that game. If other games would have came out in between Returnal and Saros, that could keep the, like, oh shit, this game came out from Naughty Dog. Oh shit, this one came out from over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no. If we're going by Sony's, the way they say what a tentpole title is, no, that's not a tentpole title. We don't even got sales numbers for Saros yet. We don't got sales numbers yet. Do we or do we not? If Saros sold 1.5 in a week, will we be seeing those numbers? Yes or no? Next earnings call. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Next earnings call. I'm going to move on from this topic right here. I'm not here to, try to convince no PlayStation fan to talk bad about PlayStation, because it ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen. This is what fans do, okay? Of something. Of a sports team or whatever. When you're a fan of something, you defend it until the end. That's across the board. That's if you're a sports fan and you like a certain team or you do this. It is what it is. I'm just telling you the fact. And the fact here is, with this AI thing that Nishino's talking about, he said that this is already implemented in a game that came out 2 years ago, which is called Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. It's already in that game. That game came out 2 years ago. He also said that with this implementation, animation work that would have taken hours to complete is now being completed in a fraction of a second. That game came out 2 years ago. We haven't seen no gameplay trailer from Cory Barlog's game. We haven't seen fair games. I'm not going to name the rest. That's just to name a couple. You said this is supposed to make the work easier. Nashino said this is to make the work easier. Horizon Zero Dawn came out 2 years ago, the remaster. Where's the easy work done being at? Where is it? Can we get some trade? Can we get some type of news from these studios? Where is it? How is it any easier if we still haven't seen nothing? I'm moving on. Shit like that is just gaslighting when you see Corey's next game. We haven't seen Corey since 2018. How many times I gotta explain that to y'all? We haven't seen Corey since 2018. He oversaw Ragnarok. He was not the director of the game. I forgot homeboy's name, who was the game director for that. He was just there for... Yeah, change that up right there. I don't like... What's this? Oh, okay, yeah. Here, go back to the drawing board. Go do this, go do that, go do this. That's it. Let me see how the game's coming along. I don't like how that's there. Change that, change this. Here. That's it. He been working on his trash ass spin-off game that we haven't seen yet. Motherfucker can't even make his own game. It's been over 8 years. But work is supposed to be easier according to Nashino, and games like Horizon Remastered has this fucking AI implementation, and we still haven't seen shit. It's ridiculous. I'm moving on because we got other news over here coming out of this earnings call. It looked like Bungie and Marathon is fucking done. Now, as we move on to this topic here, Sony confirmed an enormous $775 million impairment loss tied directly to Bungie, which has struggled since launching Marathon just 2 months ago. Okay. The recent impairment revealed by Sony in an all-new earnings report was backed by a 24% drop in operating income year over year, slipping below analyst expectations. The PS5 has shipped almost 100 million units, but the volume of consoles sold is starting to slow. The fuck is he talking about consoles here? I'm talking about Marathon here. Okay. In the numbers, it was confirmed that Bungie had brought about a 765 million impairment loss in the last year, with 565 million of that coming from last quarter. This means that Bungie's inherent value has dropped a huge amount compared to what it's worth on Sony's books. That means they overpaid. The sudden depreciation is undoubtedly linked to the issues plaguing Marathon, both pre and post launch. If you look at the amount of money that PlayStation has spent on Bungie, with the 3.6 billion that they bought Bungie with, then remember they spared them another 1.2, I believe, for them to keep like the employees in the company and shit like that. They spent like that was like a 1.2 billion that they left on the table for that reason alone. Right? That's 3.6. That 1.2. This game. Hold on. This game. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know where I saw the shit at. The budget of this game, which Paul Tassi broke the news and they confirmed it today. I just can't find the shit. It was over $250 million. $250 million? We looking at like almost $5 billion, bro. In Bungie. When you put everything together. They also... Where did I find this shit at? Hold on. Where did I see this? Hold on. I can't find it. And I don't know why it's not in this damn article. Oh, wait. I'm going to show you here. Hold up. I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to show you right here. Additional cost. This is right here. Sony wrote down an additional $117 million in development costs that were corrected this year. That's another $100 million that they had to put into whatever the hell they were talking about. We looking at closely $5 billion with the whole Bungie acquisition. For what? It's over. This shit is done finito. Lin Tao, because Molly want to keep saying that they didn't say anything bad about the game. According to the Sony CFO, Lin Tao, quote, in our studio business, earnings from Bungie's title portfolio did not reach our expectations. So we're downwardly revised our business plan and impaired the full amount of the fixed assets related to Bungie except for goodwill. She goes ahead and starts talking about receiving a Metacritic of 82 and more than 90% of the player reviews on Steam being positive. That's what she said. You know what was the key here? The key did not reach our expectations. You spent over $250 million, my brother. You think 1.2 sales of the game is going to do something at $40? This is not a $70 game. This shit costs $40. 1.2 copies sold. 250 million on the development. It don't add up. It does not add up. Player reception does not matter. It don't matter. Why? Because that's in the pool of 1.2 million. That player reception that she's talking about is coming from that pool right there. The 1.2 million. That's where it's coming from. What does player reception gonna do with it? They could get all the praises they want. Is that gonna make people buy the game? Is that making the people stay on the game? Because I've been looking, and it ain't looking good. There's no engagement, though. There's no engagement. Where's the engagement coming from? There isn't any. Nobody's even streaming it. In today's world, why you think they spend money on the Burnt Peanut and the rest of these streamers, Tim the Tap Man? Why you think they spend money? Because they need that. These people are. If Marathon was a smack, bro, Burnt Peanut got over 130,000 concurrent viewers on YouTube playing Arc Raiders. If Marathon was that good and Burnt Peanut was streaming it, you don't think these numbers would have been go up? It would have been go up. They would have been go up. All these streamers dropped the game. They don't want to play the shit. They don't want to play the shit. They're done. No, I'm not saying I know more than the company. I'm trying to break this down to you so you can understand it. Did not reach our expectations. You know what that means? Because we spent 250 million on your game. What we got back from that hasn't met my expectation. That's what that means. I have not made my money back. That's what that means. I don't care about player perception. I don't care about what the people saying on Steam. I don't care about none of that. Are those reviews bringing people into my game? No. No, they're not. How you make a game that's worth over 250 million and it's a live service game, an extraction shooter, hardcore live service game, and you can't even get at least 50,000 concurrent players? You keep bringing up Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders made their money and then some. There's a difference to all of this. Arc Raiders spent 80 million on developing that game. That game has gone on to sell 15 plus million copies. Stop comparing Marathon to Arc Raiders. They're not on the same level. Marathon is here on Earth. Arc Raiders is up in the moon already. They up in the moon. They're on their way back down to Earth to see what else they could come. Marathon is still trying to go up there. They can't even get the fucking rocket to launch. They're having issues at launch. They're like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? You understand the difference? That's what I'm talking about. Arc rated Marathon is still at the launch pad. They can't get the rocket to leave the shit. There's mechanical issues happening. Somebody come fix this shit. Meanwhile, Arc rated has been like this on the moon. Having fucking margaritas on the moon and shit. Planting their flag up there and everything. They on their way back down already. They're like, yo, we done up here. We're done. We coming back. We ain't got nothing else to do up here. We out. The boss said he got like 3 more games coming down the pipeline. Yo, we out. You see the difference? That's the difference. Stop comparing Marathon to Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders could die today. History was already made, brother. History was already made. So it's not the same. They still supporting the game because they don't want to look like idiots. That's why they're still supporting the game. They spent $3.6 billion on that company, and they spend over $250 million on that trash-ass game. They don't want to look like idiots. If this shit was... Bro, if Marathon performed like Arc Raiders, you think these be the words that will be coming out of Lin Tao's mouth? You think this will be the words right here? Or you think she would have been up there like, yo, I told ya. Lin Tao would have been up there like, I told ya. Marathon is doing this, it sold this, it got this many players, Metacritic, theme charts, this, that, and the third, microtransaction. We on fire, baby. We need more money from y'all. We did not meet our expectations. And we also looking to integrate, blah, 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 blah. That's all BS talk. That's all BS talk. That shit is sad, bro. Yo, Molly. Yo, come on, my brother. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad, bro. It is sad, bro. I'm sorry. I can't put it to you any better than I just did right now. I cannot. It's sad. Motherfuckers need to close this chapter and keep it moving. Concord did not have the fucking a delusional fan, but you know, that cult following that Bungie does, that Destiny players does. By the way, I don't know if you know, but the majority of those people that you see playing Marathon were Destiny players. Ass Cross came out and said that the Destiny community did everything that they could to try to you know, give the game that boost, try to keep that game alive. He said that himself, Ass Cross. Which been with Bungie, playing Bungie games since day one. So, what that tells you, that these are not just regular people playing this game like the regular consumer. These are people trying to keep the game afloat because it's Bungie. That's what that is. And that's it. Case closed, finito. Case closed, my brother. Fire analogy. Yo, you like that shit, right? I put it to Monty the best way I could, brother. I don't know how a better way to explain that situation. I don't. The store is trash. Ain't nobody buying skins in Marathon. The shit is trash. There's only like 3 skins in there. What you buying in there? What you buying in there? It's not like Arc Raiders. You see everybody with different skins all over the place. Because everybody's buying up different shit, doing whatever. Marathon, you see people with the same skin. Yo, the legend, Jack Move, is in the building, people. Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. I'm cherry picking, but it's all right, brother. All right, brother. You got it, my brother. Understand what I'm saying? You got it. Listen, man. That's all I had on these topics, man, right here, man. It just it's sad, brother. It's sad, brother. Just take the L's, brother. You tried. What you do is you do the whole gaslighting shit. That's what you do. Oh, but you don't like Saros? I already explained everything to you, brother. He be gaslighting, bro. That's what he does. He be gaslighting, bro. He be gaslighting, bro. Switch 2 topics. What you want to talk about? Switch 2. Tell me right now. What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Switch 2, right? Right? Hold up. Hold up. Right? Wait. Wait. What you want to talk about Switch 2? Price increase? Price increase and that trash ass Star Fox. My brother, you didn't have a Nintendo 64, so you don't know about that. That's the thing. You didn't have an N64. You see what I'm saying? But this one, you want to talk about this? See how much these games be selling, my brother? See that? So I don't know what you want me to say about Nintendo, bro. The price increase, the consumer just gotta get used to it, brother. There's nothing else I can say about that. Everything is gonna go up. Everything is going up, brother. Get used to it. Get used to it. Them old ass games. All right, hold up. I got something else for you. Them old ass games. All right, hold up. I had something else for you. I got something else for you, bro. Yo, Molly. Nah. I'm gonna show you this right here. This is what I'm gonna show you. This is what I'm gonna show you right here. Pokies. Bro, but you telling me to show you the game that is not an older game. Right here. Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's about to reach 5 million sales. Or some shit like that. And like, what you want me to say, bro? Their games sell. Like, brother. These numbers are ridiculous, bro. 71 million sold for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 71 million, bro. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You want me to put this into perspective for you? Let me show you something. You want to put that into perspective for you? I'm going to show you something, right? You see this right here? This is the entire Metal Gear Solid series, dating back to 1996. All the way up until last year. No, this is not shade. This is not shade. I'm putting the thing in perspective for you. That's all I'm doing. That number's crazy, bro. This is to be celebrated. This right here is an accomplishment, right? This is to be celebrated. But I'm just trying to put it in perspective for you. That Mario Kart 8 sold 71 million copies by itself. Okay? Trying to let you know that. Okay? Because when we talking about exclusives, that's how we should be talking. That's how we should be talking. Well, we don't. Well, we don't. But yeah, the Switch 2 is going up in price by $50. So a Switch 2 starting September 1st will be $500, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo already says they expect numbers to decline. And we're going to see what happens moving forward, brother. We're going to see what happens moving forward. The PC specs for 007 came out. These are it right here. Take a look at those. You know what I mean? Let me know how you feel about that. Pick. Yo, Molly. Yo, Molly be wildin'. My man said pick another game. Oh, snap, bro. Man, yo. There's shift happening everywhere, bro. There's a shift happening everywhere. PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, bro. Look. My man right here just retired. You know what I mean? This is the director of the classics like Mario and Zelda games and shit like that. The original. Okay? The original Mario games and Legend of Zelda. He's out. He's out. I think Miyamoto's the last one left. You know? There's a shift happening everywhere. They also said about PS6 and the earnings call that, or Totoki said it, that they're still undecided on when the PS6 is coming out. So, you know, with this whole memory shortage and all this shit happening. He said here, right? This is Totoki. Looking at the current circumstances, the memory price is also expected to be very high in fiscal year 27 because there will be a shortage of supply. So under that assumption, let's think carefully what we will do, Totoki explained. With the PS6, he's stating that we have not yet decided on what timing we will launch the new console or at what price. So we would like to really observe and follow the situation. I thought they had said something about 2027 here. No, he didn't. I forgot who said. I think it was on Twitter. I saw it. But yeah, that's the information we got about that. You know, that's why I don't understand why they didn't ask them about the PC ports. Like, I don't understand that. Again, there are shareholders. I don't know if they listen to leaks and rumors or they even know who the fuck Jason Schreier is. I don't know. I don't know who sits in those conferences. I don't know. But that's kind of weird that they didn't bring that up this entire earnings call. It's kind of weird to me. Because I know it got back to them at some. I know it, bro. Somebody had to tell either Nishino or Herman the news that dropped with Jason Schreier getting that type of inside information. Something. It must have gone to somebody's ear. And also, let's not forget, you know, Jason Schreier was also like, yo, don't be surprised if you see, like, in the next earnings call, Sony comes out and says that they're pulling back from PC ports. Or at the launch of Saros, you know, when somebody goes to ask them about the PC port, they'll just come out flat out and say, like, no. Today we got the earnings call. Nobody said shit about PC. Now, I'm just saying, Saros came out. They asked Gregory Loudon, who's the game director, about the PC port. He didn't say flat out no. He said, today we're just going to focus on PS5. That's what he said. And rightfully so, because that should be the focus. The game is coming out PS5 only. This is my focus. I got to sell this game. I didn't expect Gregory Loudon to be, oh yeah, on the PC thing. We'll look forward to that further down the line. This, that, and the third. You're going to limit the sales on the PlayStation. So I did not expect that from him. But somebody should have been asked that question. Somebody should have said no. Didn't someone just die? Just pass away from Nintendo? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. You might be right. I just can't remember right now, bro. But yeah. Here we are. Now, that's not to discredit Jason Schreier, what he said, or whatever the case is. I just find it weird. That's all. Like, I find it weird that they didn't mention it. Because that was a hot topic, bro. That's a hot topic. You know what I'm saying? So I just found it weird. That's all. Am I copping 007? Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it, bro. I gotta wait until somebody else plays it and then tell me how it is, bro. Because right now, what I got from it was Hitman. And I'm not really a Hitman fan, bro. You know, yes, it has its other elements to it, but the main thing about the whole game is being stealth and being like nobody sees you and try to work your way around the room, bluff, shit like that. Like, I'm good, bro. I saw the driving in the scene. That motherfucker was driving fucking 15 miles an hour in this bitch. Motherfucker, you drive Aston Martins. Like, put the pedal to the metal, brother. Let's go. I am copying that Star Wars racing game. I'll tell you that much. That shit look fire. He don't need to copy my Molly. Money back, Chris. Oh shit. Did Chris say he was gonna get it? Yo, Chris, you still in here, brother? Yo, you getting that shit or not? Yo, ice cream, what's good, brother? That shit did look a little janky though. Yeah. Just a little bit, brother. I'm gonna hold off. Yo, I just defeated the priestess. The priestess? Oh shit, nice. Nice. Yeah, she wasn't too bad. The priestess wasn't too bad. Nah, I'm not getting Batman, Molly. I'm not getting Batman, bro. I'm not getting that game. But that game costs $80. You get 80. That shit costs $70, brother. I'm not getting that shit. There's no way, bro, that game should cost $70. No way, bro. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? If Chris is here, I don't know if he was in line for that Steam controller. But it was supposed to be at 12 o'clock his time. I'm not sure if he got it. Completely forgot about that. But yeah, it's just weird, bro. Shit is just weird out here, bro. That new AI system, brother. We better start seeing game flying out here on the PS6 generation. Dumb shits better be flying out this bitch. New game, new game, new game. They better be handing them shit like fucking newspapers in the mornings and shit. Like fucking Paperboy. New game. If we go by what Nishino said, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What do you think about the mixtape game? I want to play it, bro. I want to play it. But I remember seeing that trailer. And I remember it being like in a 90s vibe, like with kids. I liked it. PS6, $1,000 price point incoming. Oh, facts. 100%. 100% $1,000, bro. Did you beat Saros? It was hard as hell. Just beat the priestess. Yeah, I beat it, bro. I'm on my way to the platinum trophy. I might stream it either today or tomorrow. Yeah, that trophy was not that hard to get, actually. That platinum, it wasn't that hard. It's just it's kind of time consuming. It is. Because I beat the game with no mods, with nothing. But I wanted to just play the game how it came out. So I beat it, and then I started focusing on the trophy. So once you beat the game like that, by the end of it, you're only down to like 10 trophies left. So I just went back and replayed it, knocked them out, and I'm up to the last trophy. I'm gonna get that one today. I'm getting Batman. That joint in Monopoly Star Wars look dope. Okay. I don't know anything about it. Oh, you talking about mixtape? Yeah. I mean, the Lego games look cool. I just don't think that game should cost $70, bro. That's too much money for that type of game, bro. Too much. Once I saw that, I was out. I said, no way, bro. Not paying no $70 for the Lego game. Good. Yeah, the game looks fun. It looks fun. It was looking like a good time, but not for $70. You know? I saw the Steam box this morning. You had to plug it up to a computer. What do you mean? You had access to it? That's what you're saying? And by the way, PlayStation did put up like a screenshot like of their first party games coming and shit like that. And in that screenshot, they had GTA 6. You good? They had GTA 6 up on them. And the PS5 itself is still about like 3 million units behind the PS4 at this current time. So they're behind like 3 million. But you know, GTA 6 and Wolverine gonna skyrocket that bitch. I'm curious to see how much Saros sold. Like, I'm curious. You know, I don't know what to think, whether it sold a lot or a little bit. I don't know. I hope it sold good. I hope it sold good. No, so it was a great game, man. But after finishing it, I say 1.6 million first month. Yeah, that's a good number for them, man. I hope they really did sell that much, bro. You know, Housemark deserves, you know, that type of recognition. Housemark, you know, needs to be considered like one of those top studios under that PlayStation umbrella. I just don't know if PlayStation believes in them like that. I don't know if they believe in the type of game that Housemark makes. I don't know that. You know? So I am curious though. But looking back at it, I finished the game. The gameplay, the combat, that shit is super addicting, bro. Like, it's so addicting, bro. You know? But when I'm comparing it to Returnal, now that I'm back down from the clouds, I think overall Returnal is still the better game, bro. I think Returnal's the better game, bro. Returnal, that shit was peak, brother. You know what I'm saying? That shit was peak, brother. There's some shit in Saros that I'm still confused about. Like, I don't like the way they explain shit in this game, bro. They leave you in the air. I still don't know what that little white bar is when you're comparing guns and shit. Like, it leaves you in the air, bro. Returnal did a great job. They explained everything to you, bro. As you pick shit up as a new player, they explain it. This is for this. This does this. Boom, boom, boom. Like, everything, bro. Will the PS6 be worth it? What is just cross-gen games? What will be the selling point of the PS6? People should be avoiding discussing this topic. With no exclusives to the hardware, why buy? Well, what I've seen so far, what I think they're gonna do, I think they're gonna make multiple versions of the game. That's what I feel like they're gonna do. Like the PS6 will have its own PS6 developed game specifically for the 6. And then we're going to have a PS5 version of the game. That's the best. That's the only way I could see it like working. Because they're going to have to do it, because people are not just going to jump suddenly to buy a PS6. And that's what I was telling y'all. There's people right now buying PS5s. You know, all those people that rushed to buy the Pro before the price increase came. Right? Last quarter, they sold over like 1.2 or 1.3. People still buying PS5s. Out of all those people, how many of them can we sit here and actually say that they know that a PS6 is coming next year? I don't know. I feel like we know that because we in here. But the majority of those gamers, how many of them actually know or heard that the PS6 is coming next year? Like, I don't know that. So, just like the PS4 generation, I'm pretty sure they didn't expect to be supporting that PS4 for this long. But people failed. The majority of those gamers, stayed on that console. They didn't make the jump, so they had to keep supporting it. They got to try to maximize the profit. They got to make as much money as possible. So this time around, I feel like they're going to create two separate games. One for the PS6 with its new updated CPU. It's going to use that shit to its full capacity. And then we're going to have our PS5 version of the game as well. That's what I feel is going to happen. You know, that way you could sell the PS6. Like, yeah, that game is on PS5. And, you know, if that happens, they got to use the media outlets. You know, they got the digital foundries and the IGNs and all these people. Yo, look here. Show them the game running on the PS6. Show them on the PS5. Tell them how much better the PS6 version is of the game. Maybe they'll go and buy it. You know, they're going to be doing shit like that. Like, yeah, on the PS5, you're not going to be able to see this. It's not going to have this ray tracing on it. This path tracing on it. Not going to be able to do this because of the CPU bottleneck. You could only get this on the PS6 version. Shit like that. You're going to start hearing shit like that, bro. Because that's the way they got to sell it. This one has to have something that this one doesn't have. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. You know? Um uh you don't think PS6 comes out this next year? I don't know, bro. I think that's just coming next year, bro. Remember, Totoki also said, I believe, did I have that shit here? That they preparing for the next generation. So they see, that's the shit. There's so much information, bro. I don't know where to have everything in one fucking place, bro. This shit was just this outlet says this. This one put this. But he says something about that they're shifting their focus to the PS6. So they see in the next quarter, the PS5 sales, like, they're gonna decline. No, some shit. Not the sales. Something about it. Because they're shifting their focus to the PS6. They're ramping it up. So they're getting ready. You know? They're gonna start mass producing them and shit. So they're gonna see like an unbalance in the money coming in. Because they're shifting their focus. I'm paraphrasing, but it was some shit like that they said. Increase in investments for the next generation platform. So yeah, I think that shit's coming next year, bro. That shit's coming next year, bro. They don't even have 8K TVs ready. What's the point? What are we talking about? 8K? We're talking about 8K. That's not what they're trying to do. The PS6 is not an 8K machine. They're working on the path tracing. That's their main priority. Is path tracing. Okay? Sony should sell all the parts and make games instead. What do you mean? Why should they do that? They up to 95 PS5's console sold to date. That will not be a smart move for Sony. It's how they make their money, bro. There's 95 million PS5s out there, bro. So, you know, they're making so much money. If it wasn't for that Bungie acquisition, they will be breaking records right now. Okay? If it wasn't for Bungie set them back. If that shit was actually in the positive, PlayStation, like Sony will be breaking records. Like PlayStation will be breaking records, right? Because they're up with the monthly active users. It sold 95 million consoles. And everything is on the up. Everything. Even in the cameras, in the technology. I didn't read too much into that, but they said like more companies are ordering like the lenses from Sony or some shit like that. That's up. The Sony Music Group, that's up. They said it was due to like Justin Bieber. I forgot who else. They got the rights to their music or something. That's up. Everything is up. Everything. And the high is being PlayStation. So they would have broken records, bro. Um, I don't think they will have exclusives. What studios will be ready next year for PS6 only games? They literally no studios ready at all. They just started developing a game. Nah, they gonna be ready, bro. They gonna be ready, bro. I feel like they're gonna be ready. It's just that this generation was a disappointment. You know, it was a disappointment. And if you see what they introduced with that AI system, that the game development is moving that much faster, bro. I think they'll be ready. You won't see Insomniac or Sucker Punch for probably 3 years. I mean, that's fine with me. We've seen them enough this generation. I think we've seen them enough, bro. Insomniac is goated. You know what I mean? Insomniac could take the next fucking 6 years off. Hey, go do your thing, brother. My goodness. Bro, they've been dropping a game every 2 years. Dating back to Spider-Man 2018, bro. You got Spider-Man. You got Miles Morales. You had Ratchet and Clank. Then you had Spider-Man 2. If it wasn't for that leak that they went through, we would have had Wolverine probably last year if it wasn't for that leak. So when you look back, they've been on it. Naughty Dog and Santa Monica. Listen, man, I'm intergalactic. I'm in there. Day zero. Understand what I'm saying? Sorry. I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but I'm in that bitch. Day zero. I ain't waiting for nothing. It's Naughty Dog, baby. Yeah, we talking about the top of the food chain, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's Naughty Dog, man. We in there. And these are facts. And these are facts. Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog dropped games the final year of the PS4. Yeah, but that can't continue to be a thing. We can't keep backing that. Like, oh yeah, that's their time. Like, brother, I want to play Naughty Dog games, okay? I want to play Santa Monica. I want to play all their studios. I want to see the variety. I want to see it. I want to see it, bro. I want these logos popping up on my damn screen when I boot up a game. So that shouldn't be an excuse. Sony choose to go out of business, not us. We have the money. We have the money they don't get. I mean, but they not out of business though. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. They not out of business. They're actually looking pretty good, if you ask me. You know? They just look, all honesty, bro. Sony just slacked this year, bro. They slacked. That whole Jim Ryan shit, he fucked up. He fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up, man. He fucked up big time. and he fucked up big time. No, so this generation has looked like a wash, and it's just a thing that this generation is just so happened they start to bring out $70 games without dishing out any games. $70 controllers, you know, raising the price on PS Plus, doing all this shit. It just so happened that this was the generation to do that. And then at the same time was the generation that Jim Ryan chose to do what he did with this whole live service shit. It just fell into place like that. So, in all honesty, at the same time, they setting record-breaking numbers. At the same time, without them dishing out first-party games and all this shit, with them raising prices and all that, you know. So imagine if them actually coming back. Imagine when that God of War remake comes out. Imagine a PS6 when you got these titles coming out. Last of Us Part 3, Uncharted 5. They bringing back older IPs, I believe, like Jack and Daxter. And I think I see some shit like with Parappa the Rapper. All these legendary IPs from back in the day. You start dishing shit out. You mix that in with those next generation graphics that they're going to have on PS6. And now we got to worry about the tariffs. So it's like Jack said, it's about to be $1,000. So that's something that they're going to have to try to sell the public. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta bring the heat next generation, bro. They gotta bring it. They gotta take over gaming, bro. PlayStation needs to come back and let everybody know we taking over. We taking over again. It's showtime. But I also want them to address this generation. I want them to come out and say, yo, look, we know we fucked up last gen. We didn't do this. You know, we were too silent on this. Should have been this. We gonna do better. Boom. PS6, they gotta set the shit off right. If they do that shit, bro, the only thing they're gonna have to worry about is that $1,000 price. Which a lot of people are not going to be too happy about. They're not going to be too happy about it. You know what I'm saying? They're signing a petition right now. I don't know if you know that. There's somebody, I forgot who I saw, that's putting out, that's making people sign a petition for PlayStation to release Factions 2. And it got like over 1,000 signatures. It has over 1,000 signatures. We probably get that. Look, the way Marathon is looking, but Sony said that Bungie is no longer working as an independent subsidiary. That shit is done. That shit is done. They're taking over Bungie. What's to say, you know, Marathon shuts down? They got to put these staff members somewhere. They got to put them somewhere. Yo, your task right here, we dropping Factions 2. Handle that. Handle that. I'm just saying. Naughty Dog was supposed to give us Yo, Ruben, what's good, brother? Sony already making excuses for the damn console being underpowered and outdated at launch. There's gonna be an AI machine, brother. Naughty Dog was supposed to give us multiple new games. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, this whole generation was fucked. This generation was fucked, bro. Who cares how powerful is the box and what box is it? Just make exclusive games. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, Ruben, you heard about it, right? Did you sign it? That's fine. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. So you did hear about it. Yo, they released that shit. That shit's gonna do numbers, bro. That shit was that shit was gonna be crazy, bro. That Factions 2 was gonna be crazy, bro. Where's Project Gummy Bears? Yo, I'm asking the same shit. If you had the fucking audacity to put out all these live service games this generation, I want to see them. I want to see them, bro. I don't give a fuck if them shits fail. And I want to see what the fuck you was working on, bro. I want to see them. Where them shits at? You know what I mean? Let's end this generation with a fucking bang. Show me the bullshit you was working on, so we could move on to PS6. You know what I'm saying? Back to the glory days. Show me the bullshit. Show it to me. I want to see it, so I could fucking laugh. Just like you showed me Horizon Hunters Gathering. Keep showing them to me. Keep showing them. So was it? It was like a troll type shit? I don't get it. They killed Rockstar as a dev. We're waiting over 10 years for the next GTA. I mean, the next GTA, brother.
At Frozen Magma 1 super chatted $5.
Magma,
Best
that,
believe Naughty Dog will remaster / remake Clue 1 and 2 again for PS6 and people will tell ND it's okay to do it, especially Marley will make Dog excuses for M.
Will remake The Last of Us 1 and 2 again for PS6 and people will tell Naughty Dog it's okay to do it, especially Molly will make excuses for him. Damn. Yo, Molly, that's on you, brother. Yo, Frozen, I appreciate that, though, my brother. Facts. Yo, Molly, that's towards you, brother. If you want that for Naughty Dog, then your brain dead. Nothing killed Rockstar. Yeah, you can't compare GTA to anything else, bro. GTA, it's his own thing, bro. That's his own thing, brother. That shit is looking to sell 25 million copies at launch. Can't compare nothing to GTA. Nothing. Don't compare it. No development time. Nothing. Don't compare it, bro. Because it's not even close. It's like Zelnick said, bro. You know the amount of pressure that he's on? He knows what he got in his hands, bro. Can't compare nothing to that game, bro. Nothing. I'm behind the stream because I had some work. Nah, you good, Chris. I was just asking earlier, were you able to reserve the Steam controller? But I know I told you yesterday that it was gonna be at 12 o'clock on your time. Oh, you did buy 007. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Shouts to my brother Chris, man. You forgot about the Steam controller? Damn. Yo, lazy. That was fire. That was fire. That super chat. Nah, bro. That'll be crazy, bro. If they remaster The Last of Us for the PS6. Yo, that shit will be crazy, bro. You know how crazy that will look, bro? Nah. Yo. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I can't see that, bro. No way, bro. That'll be insane. That'll be insane, bro. Yeah, no. Listen, Naughty Dog, yeah. I look. They gotta make. That's what I was saying with this whole AI shit that Nashino was talking about earlier. You gotta read what he said, okay? Right here, that's what he said. Okay? Everybody's hyping this right now. Everybody's hyping it. But does that mean that these studios are going to come out with more games, bro? Because you can't say something like this and then have Naughty Dog come out with one game in the PS6 generation or 2 games. They're going to have little, shorter versions, like little side projects on the side. They're all going to have to do it. All them studios. That's what that means right there. That's what that means right there. If that's what you're telling me. If it's that easy. Come on now. So they got to step their game up, bro. They got to step their game up. Can't come out here talking about we only do one game a gen. Like, no, what the fuck is that? Mike and Molly be saying AI slot, but the next console is gonna force them to use it. No, that's what I was telling him earlier. It's AI time, brother. It's AI time. It's here. That's it. Bro, they had a whole segment on AI in the earnings call. This was a whole segment that they had. And they spoke a lot about it. They said it will play a big role in the development of its games. So they spoke a lot about it. So it's happening. You know what I mean? And it says right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you this again. This is Nashino talking. Quote, AI will lower the barriers to creation and accelerate development cycles, enabling more creators to enter the market. Okay? As a result, Sony expects a meaningful increase in the volume and diversity of the content available to the players. It's right there. It's right here, right here. Nashino said this. Right there. So we're going to see some games. Next generation. We're going to see shit. This whole holding a studio to one game, that shit is over with. Sucker Punch being held to the Ghost series because that's what making them money now. That shit, they're going to make multiple games, bro. They're going to make multiple games. Santa Monica, bro. Well, like, what's up, bro? Like, what's up? God of War, that's it? That's what you known for? Like, who the fuck are you? San Diego? All y'all motherfuckers make is MLB? All you make is fucking God of War? That's all we know you for? And then it's taking you this long? Like, nah. This shit is gonna change all that. We're gonna start seeing games coming out. Yo, Mike in the building. Mike, what up, man? You catching the tail end of the stream, brother. AI is gonna die soon. Hey, yo, we just getting started, my brother. Yo, what you mean? Yo, look at it right there. AI will unleash the creativity. It's right there, brother. We just getting started. Yo, you not ready for this? Mike is about to punch his drywall. Oh shit, bro. You just woke up? Hey, I got you, my brother. I know your work schedule is crazy, man. It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother. Yo, we're gonna go platinum Saros after this. Over there on Twitch, man. Facts. That shit is happening today. They could just make new game instead. They destroyed a classic. Flop numbers don't matter. If you think this is the same as DLSS 5, I do what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Facebook fired its AI studios and lost billions. No, didn't they fire that whole... Well, I don't know. I thought it was like the Meta Quest or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what the... Oh, you gonna make it? You gonna make it? Oh. Yeah, you do. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Everything is gonna be AI, bro. So it's like you can't say one thing about one company and try to defend the other. It's all AI. You want it? It's all AI, bro. I just want PlayStation to use that. If they're gonna say, If it's gonna create games quicker, I want to see it. I want to see it, man. AI is gonna be dead in a couple years. Oh snap! Damn, this shit is mass sweet. Damn. Let me see if there's anything else, man. Cause we pretty much done up in here. Terminal War. Oh shit. Terminal War at the Insider Gaming Showcase on May 28th. This shit right here. May 28th. Remember, they were the one that said they canceled The Last of Us Factions 2. So we're building it, our version. We're indie and entirely self-funded. It's a 4v4 limited ammo, brutal execution. So we're going to see this shit May 28th. Let's get it. We've been following that game, man. I hope it's good. Yeah, ain't no more topics out there. It's done. You put some trailers in the back while I chill for. Then we out of here, man. We got like 5 more minutes and we out, man. We gonna see him in June. Let's see. My man Corey got beef with Nate the Hate. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy to me, bro. Yeah, I want to see fair games. I want to see, like I told you earlier. That's why I want to see all these live service games come out. I want to put this generation, whatever it had planned, I want to see it so we can get over it and move on. Like, show me everything you had. You held us hostage. Might as well put it out. PlayStation gonna make more games this year, now focus on live service and ports. PS6 gonna be better than PS5. Yeah, it's gonna be better because they're moving on from live service. You see, but that's the thing, Molly. You saying that it's gonna kill their output. That's what I was showing you the article about AI. About what Nishino just said. You didn't read it? They gonna do multiple shit. Shit that used to take them hours takes them seconds to do now. It ain't that hard to tell. This shit is sweet like a motherfucker. Yeah, you had this shit before, Molly? Flan? Brother, stop comparing Rockstar and GTA with everybody else. Stop doing that. They're not the same. You don't like flan? Or you wildin', my... Wildin', my brother. Flan is fire. Yo, that's what's making, brother. You seen how much? You saw the reports, bro. You saw the leak. Did you see how much money they're making? Did you see how much money they're making? It's not about me wanting them to make money. But it's just the reality. Did you not see how much money they made with GTA Online? Did you not see it? So, you being in their shoes, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna shy away from that money? That's what you're telling me? Brother, that's not Rockstar money, brother. That's not GTA money. I'm sorry. They make money off of Fortnite and Roblox. So why are they trying to make their own live service? Bro. We all want games. We all want them. But you have to remember that these are corporations, okay? We want games, they want money. If you stumble onto something as a CEO, you got to put yourself in his shoes. Put yourself in his shoes. You stumble across that GTA 5 online. You see that report coming in month after month, year after year. The amount of money people are spending on those shark cards and all this shit. Brother, you will be jumping for joy. I promise you that. You will be jumping. You will be going crazy. And that's what they see. They're like, bro, we're making so much money. This shit is crazy. Keep feeding them. They want more, give them more. Yeah, but what about the next game? Fuck the next game. I'm focused right here, right now. Right here. This is where they at right now. You see, they got to do what they got to do for themselves. That's just how it is. Bro, Intergalactic is not going to make GTA money, brother. Like, that shit ain't making no GTA money, bro. Like, come on, bro. That shit ain't making GTA money, bro. That's a one-time thing, bro. That's why the companies like to wanted to make live service, because of that that recurring income that comes in. Intergalactic is gonna be a one-time $70 purchase, and you out of there. And that's it. And these motherfuckers don't want to attach no multiplayer to single player games anymore. They don't want to do it. They want to create their own live service shit. Knowing that they could damn well put the multiplayer as a separate mode in that game. Like they used to. You know what I mean? So the money dries up. The money stops coming in because that's it. People play the single play, the campaign, they beat it, move on. Instead of adding a multiplayer to that game. It would be fire, bro. Like, why not? Bro, I used to play the shit out of Uncharted 2, the multiplayer when that shit came out. I thought that shit was fire. Sorry. Uncharted 2 multiplayer when that shit dropped, that shit was fire, bro. Oh shit, somebody asking on has Jason Schreier posted any updates from the Sony investor relations regarding them stopping the PC ports? Asking for a friend. And look at guys. Yeah, that's a fair point actually. Did Sony talk about revising its PC release strategy? I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Let's see what they do, man. I just find it weird that they didn't talk about it. That's all. I find it weird. Like, I just find it weird. Like, if that's really internally what was happening, like, why not mention that to your investors? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Why not stop and tell them, yo, we cutting back from PC porting. Like, we damaging the brand. Like, we're trying to get back to this. Or something. Like, mention it. They didn't even mention it. I just find it weird. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Not saying nothing. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying about it. Anyways, I'm about to get up out of here, man. It's been real. They be begging for all the games, but shit on every new PlayStation release. Make it make sense. It's true. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay. All right, yo. So I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank y'all. Yo, Frozen. Appreciate you for that $5 donation, my brother. And I should be switching over to Twitch in a couple minutes here. And I'm gonna go get that platinum. You heard? You heard? So let me give you my Twitch if you don't got it. Just in case you're trying to stop by and see what's up. I'm saying. Cause you know, I'm gonna go get that, you heard? There it is. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all so much. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, the gifted one, people. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm